Fernandez. Guardiola. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rivaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Guardiola. That's very neat. And it's Fernandez. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He'll try from distance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. This is a promising build-up. Fred. Nice-looking ball. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Ronaldinho. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Guardiola. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Luis Suarez. Fernandez. Looking for the run. Gabriel clears without hesitation. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's Aguero.
Portugal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's Luis Suarez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Fernandez. Oh, that's delightful. Might be... It's Aguero! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Roberto Carlos. And this is Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? Fernandez. Now it's Aguero. Now, can they get him away? Luis Suarez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Tries one from range! Oh, it rattles the bar! De Jong. Now it's Aguero. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, it's hit the post! And he can clear it away. Messi looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's gone looking for safety. And that's been won straight back. That signals the end of the first period. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side yet off the mark.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So right back into the action. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And it's Fernandez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Fred tries to clear. And it's Caicedo. Now there's... And the finish! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Caicedo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernandez. For Messi. Vardiol. Some really good ball movement. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Portugal have their third corner. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's having a go! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And it's Aguero. Caicedo. Nicely shaped ball. And that has been knocked clear. And smartly reclaimed. He's having a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's really well cleared. Caicedo. Spread out to the left. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Messi calmly anticipates. De Jong. And it's Caicedo. Aguero. To Messi. Looking to play him in. Alexander-Arnold has the space to scheme. And this is Messi. And they've got rid. Stood up well to him there. And it's Fernandez.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No, it's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. And this is Rivaldo. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Luis Suarez.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. That's a nicely shaped ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here?
Tries a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Now it's Aguero. Fernandez. De Jong. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a searching pass.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And it's Messi. That's really well manoeuvred.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Messi. Caicedo. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Luis Suarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Passing nice and neat.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 22.
All hands on deck for this one.
Número 13.
And it's been taken short.
Número 10. Messi. Número 22.
The end time is up. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So many thanks to Jim Begg. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And he's gone looking for safety. De Jong. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gehi. De Jong. This is a promising build-up. Vinicius Junior. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. We see that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Ronaldinho. Shaw. Great vision. Ronaldinho is in a really good position out wide. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. James.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
It's a throw-in. Looking to play him in. He is through here. Nicely towering header. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Musiala. Now it's Messi. And it's James. And Bomo. Cafu gets it clear. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he get it through? It's played through for him. Gehi. This is De Jong. Vinicius Junior. Messi. He's looking wide. Ronaldinho is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Fred.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? James. Oh no, this does not look good. Tries one from range. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Yehi. Rice. There's a sharp little ball here. Chance for a shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. Neatly clipped into space. And into the... Oh, what's he done? Oh, he's got... Tries a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's all alone. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never...
Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Takes a shot!
Minutos de acréscimo.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, that pass isn't good. Oh, he's having a go! No, just not quite.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Rice. That is ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. And the finish! It's oh, he's been caught napping. He's got away. The ball goes in, and a header! Well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Brazil sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 23.
Away we go again.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 8.
Brazil different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
He's picked his way through. Oh, nice touch. Wagner has it out wide and in space. Burmo was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Musiala, passes coming off in quick succession here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's played through for him. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Brazil find a position of real strength now. Shaw. And it's De Jong. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And he's managed to get rid. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good spread. Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Ronaldinho! And he should have made it 4.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Impressive jump! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Aims beyond the defence. Applies the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Vinicius Junior. Musiala was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Shaw. Knocks it into space. Musiala. Vinicius Junior. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Messi. Tries to pass it through, and nicely intercepted. Musiala. And it's Messi. And it's De Jong. That is good alertness. Vinicius Junior, he can run onto that. Vinicius Junior.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Ruan. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Ronaldinho. That's destined for the flank. Now he's got space here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. In with the challenge. That's good running with the ball. Good ball, good take.
Manchester United are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get free. Good read, needed to be. Wagner, who does have an assist to his name. Can he get on the end of this? Ball swung in. And he's there to clear it.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 22. Negueba. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 15. Neymar.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Messi plays it short. Shifted it to the flank. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Threads one in. Nicely weighted ball. 5 minutes left on the clock. Fred. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Shaw. Wagner. Fred. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He has found the way through. It's Gabriel Jesus! And he's stuck it away. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist.
And that's that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Of course, it's Sergio Aguero. Just the slightest glimpse of goal and he'll find a way of putting the ball in the back of the net. He's scored such a variety over the years, but his build-up...
Yamal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's gone looking for safety. Beckham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Aguero.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That's a quick free kick. Can he get it through? And this is Shevchenko. Deftly away. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Messi. Zielinski. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And Shevchenko! And that is well cleared. Shevchenko. Look at this. Zielinski! Goal! Manchester United! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Serginho calmly anticipates. And it's De Jong. Kvaratskhelia gets into a good position. Now that looks a decent ball. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Albert Ferrer gets it away. Koundé. De Jong.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's there to belt it away. Back towards the middle. Some really good ball movement. He's being urged to shoot. Messi. Now it's Guti. Koundé wins the duel this time. Almost half an hour in now. That's a cute ball. Now it's Guti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Yamal. Van Bouten simply refused to be outdone there. And this is Aguero. Lovely feet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Shevchenko. Good take, and is he in? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kvaratskhelia.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Aimed beyond the defence. De Jong. Zielinski. Spread out to the left. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And now they can clear their lines. Alexander-Arnold. There's the crossfield ball. Beckham. And this is Ronaldo. That is ended up in no man's land. Zielinski. This is De Jong. That's going wide left. And he was quick to react. And it's Messi. He's picked his way through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's in a great position here. And he thumps it clear. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Madrid currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So, into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your...
He leaps for it! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
He's had it taken off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Passes short and sharp. He's going for goal! Oh, crossbar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Guti is onto this, and he's quick to return it. Oh, this can he finish? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
So a big moment. It's run loose, who's going to get there? In towards the back stick. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Madrid clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The message is clear, none shall pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shevchenko, he's in plenty of space here. And that's been well dealt with. He's having a pop! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
In towards the back stick.
Well played and well cleared.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due...
He's in! Must be! And he's let fly! David Beckham! Another picture postcard goal! A finish right from the top drawer! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
You could play for any team, in any league, in any land in the world, and you would never strike a ball more purely than that.
Well, I think he knew the keeper might be unsighted, and it seemed to be the case. He had a lot of traffic in front of him.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, he's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's made its way to him. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now, can they get him away? Good ball, good take. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Jong kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get on the end of this? Thinks about the shot, shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back.
Gol del Manchester United. Marcó.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Struck with genuine ferocity. The ball was there at a nice height, and he was able to hit it with great control as well.
El dorsal 18 será sustituido por el dorsal 19.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort.
Oh, he shot a goal! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So again, we have parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Kvaratskhelia making a dash for it. And he's quick to get rid. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, what? And Guti! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Beckham to take it as usual. Rijkaard! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Guti had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Koundé with the clearance. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's quick to... Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
El dorsal 17.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
El dorsal 15.
And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is marked.
Guti! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Scholes does well to get it back. Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball crossfield.
Plays a sharp little ball. And Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Rice. Camavinga. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Beckham. Looking for options for movement. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Rafinha. Messi. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Rafinha. Rice. Beckham gets a foot in here. Beckham clears. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Has a look and plays it forward. Alexander-Arnold. Rafinha ventures forward. For Rice. And here's Mbappe. Rice. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Messi. Big chance! It's in! The first significant strike. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ambitious ball here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's gone out for a throw-in. Scholes takes a shot. Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. And that could set him on his way. Goes for the header! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Such a good gamble to take, and one that paid off very handsomely. Good job he trusted his instincts.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. This looks promising. Threads one in, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well played right. Guti! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Rafinha. And here's Shevchenko. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Messi. Now it's Guti. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Right card to Bruno Fernandes. And it's Messi. He's being urged to shoot. Hangs one in. Cleared away. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Madrid have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Madrid are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, Messi.
Gets us going once
el
more.
dorsal 15. Serán sustituidos por
Bruno
el dorsal
Fernandes.
29, el dorsal 22.
And it's Dybala. Dybala tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here. Forced to go back. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And he's really put himself on the line here. Played back towards his own goal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And the keeper's given it away. He's decent chance! Bruno Fernandes just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And Beckham! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guti. Shevchenko. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Bruno Fernandes. For Rice. Now it's Barcola. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Good read, needed to be. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. Now it's Barcola. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice. And it's Dybala. Barcola. Goes looking wide. To Bruno Fernandes. Applies the finish!
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Madrid are making a change now.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
El dorsal 13, el dorsal 20. Serán sustituidos por
Dybala.
el dorsal 11, el dorsal 2, el dorsal
Facing
4.
up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Dybala. Marmoush. And here's Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Now there's the clearance. And that's been won straight back. Scholes with the clearance. Some really good ball movement.
Madrid really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Beckham does really well there, strong defending. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Barcola is onto this. He's had it taken off him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He has a look up. Barcola was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. Bruno Fernandes really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Guti.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Koundé gets over and intercepts. Now it's Barcola.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Not too much more here than... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Madrid can almost taste it. They don't need to seal the deal here and now, of course, but their supporters sense that they can do it, and they will settle for nothing else. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So off we go then. Madrid must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and he's quick to get rid.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days. I hated playing against players like Luis Suarez. Not that too many met his standard in my time, but he just never let you rest, Peter. He was always around about you, and you knew he was going to pop up and cause you trouble at some stage, whether he was on the attack or whether he was defending.
Cafu. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Well, that's been cut out, well played. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And there's the shot! And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think
and he shoots! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Cafu. Gerrard. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard. That's put paid to the danger. Tonali. And here's Aguero. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. He's being urged to charge for a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Guti. Rooney, with a reputation for taking on any shot. And it's Rooney. Barcelona are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's come back out to him. That's a decent clearance. Shin to shin. Tries one from range. Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
De Ligt, always a very imposing presence at the back. Ronaldinho. Oh, that is a nice touch. Rooney. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Barcelona, Ronaldinho! Scholes clears without hesitation. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Now it's Luis Suarez, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. And he lines up a cross. And it's a corner. Rooney goes short. Pings in a cross. Impressive jump! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Madrid certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Scholes. No, that's been intercepted. Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a deep shot, surely! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Rooney. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Beckham. Now it's Guti. That is good alertness. Deftly away. And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Madrid unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second period is underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And that is headed for the middle. It's a threatening ball. Cafu receives it in a wide position. And this is Rooney. Cafu hoisted in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Guti. That's Beckham. Now it's Guti. And the pass is intercepted. Beckham. And it's Guti. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rooney. Now it's Aguero. And this is Luis Suarez. He's having a shot! And he's there to get it away. Cafu. Ronaldinho. Madrid still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Knocks it out wide. Cafu. He has found a way through. Cross from Cafu. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Well, there's a probing ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's quick to return it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Your impressions so far, Jim?
Madrid are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gerrard. Rooney.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's Gerrard! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Aguero! Messi. Now it's Messi. Pinches it off him. Cafu. And it's Gerrard. That's a shade optimistic.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Looking to play him in. He is through here. Guti. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Tonali. Cafu. Not where it came from. Beckham does really well to win the ball there. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Aguero! Aguero! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
I thought it was...
And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Madrid with just one principal objective. And Guti! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
El dorsal 22.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And it's Serginho. Nicely spread. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's found some space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. But here's Diaz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Guti. Guti delivers.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he skips past his man. And here's Messi. Kovacic. Can he finish? It's a goal! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
Gol del Paris Saint-Germain.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Threads one in. It's a pretty loose pass.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is good alertness. Yamal. Kovacic is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And this is Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Scholes with the clearance. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's only too happy to take that back. And this is Aguero. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And they are on the rise again, ahead again in the race for promotion. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Madrid with the lead. Oh, well measured. He's got him, and Messi! Oh, he's going for goal! Just the wrong side.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Kovacic. And it's Messi. And Jamal. Serginho. And it's Messi. And here's Aguero. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Guti. Looking for the run. And this is Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined. Jamal. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Kovacic, passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Beckham is there and he can get that clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And this is Messi. Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Madrid leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, good take in a good area. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Messi. Now it's Diaz. And here's Messi. Oh, look at the space here. Messi! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Scholes wins the duel this time. Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Pinches it off him. That has ended up in no man's land. That has been cut short. Kovacic has found the net here, of course. Tries to pass it through. Diaz. And it's Serginho. And he was quick to react. Played into space. Not the most accurate pass. Kovacic. Now it's Aguero. That's going wide left. Now it's Guti. Oh, super find. Space for him to turn and look. Hangs one in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. That's a throw. Played towards the other side. He's had it taken off him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Guti. Now then, the ball's come loose. Can he stop it going out? Great vision. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Beckham to take it as usual. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Aguero. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Aguero. Scholes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he's managed to get free. Serginho. Messi going forward. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Aguero. Spread out to the left.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Aguero. And the shot! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Showing good feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Diaz. Deftly away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Guti. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Now it's Aguero. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Guti. Scholes. And Guti! And that's a sharp finish. And with that, he takes home the match ball. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on it.
Good effort from distance. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Can he get it through? Showing great feet there. He's picked his way through. Beckenbauer gets it away. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and the referee says that is it. Madrid have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse?
Madrid are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous men. He'll try from distance! What a hit! The save was firm.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That is good progress on the left. And here's Scholes. He's found a way through. Guti. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Looking for options for movement. Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. Now it's Guti. It's a pretty loose pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. They get a throw in. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of...
Chance for a shot! Goal! The first significant strike. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Scholes. Yaya Toure. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Bergkamp. Aimed beyond the defence. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he was alert to it. Oh, good-looking ball.
Minnesota really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Guti. Great vision. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, well played, well played. Yaya Toure, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. That's the throw. Schneider. And that was very necessary. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And here's Dembele. Costa Curta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Tries to play it. Big chance! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they've got it again. Yaya Toure. Can he get it through? Looks a good ball through. Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well timed, excellent interception. Scholes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That has been slung wide. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bonucci kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ibrahimovic. Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. And he cuts out the supply. Schneider is onto this. Schneider showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
That has been cut short. And it's Dembele. Well, that looks a decent ball. And for the first half, that is that. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure?
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22.
So it's back to business.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal.
That has been knocked clear.
El dorsal 20.
Deftly away. Costa Corta. He's a sharp little ball here. And the pass is intercepted. It's Ibrahimovic! It's there!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
El dorsal 24.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And yes, it's him
Se
again.
va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Gordon. And that pass just didn't quite work. And this is Ronaldo. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bergomi. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's where it came from. Oh, well played. That's going to go a long way. Guti. Now it's Scholes. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now, this could be a chance.
Madrid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Bergkamp. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Scholes shoots! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
El dorsal 24.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Madrid dragged themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect.
Goes for the shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9.
So we have movement on both benches.
24. Scholes. El dorsal 6. El dorsal 22. Serán sustituidos por el
Oh,
dorsal
Red,
10.
nice interception.
El dorsal 25.
Teixeira.
El dorsal 21.
Oh, that's well spotted.
El dorsal 18.
That has not gone well. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Raul.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Ibrahimovic. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Beckham. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gordon might just make this. Costa Curta. Rice. Now Costa Curta. And here's Christian. Good chance here!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Law. Distributed tidily. He is through here! Now, can they get him away? He's having a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ibrahimovic with 2 goals already to his name. That has ended up in no man's land. And that'll be the end of that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw.